It should not be too long before Chelsea fans are singing, "We've won it all," again, the way their Europa Conference League campaign is going, and the goals came 2-2 against FC Noah. Europe's third-tier competition is the only title missing from Chelsea's trophy list, and it already seems a matter of time before they put that right. Chelsea supporters may as well book their flights and hotels in the Polish city of Wrocław for next May, because it seems inconceivable that Enzo Maresca's B team will not make it to the final. But while one season in this competition might be quite good fun for Chelsea fans, it must be the last time in the near future the club finishes low enough down the Premier League table to end up in it. The novelty of thrashing teams like Noah and mockingly singing "We want 10" at their fans will soon wear off for supporters, who will expect Chelsea to be back in the big time next season. Chelsea's win on Thursday night was the biggest in the history of the Conference League, surpassing Nordsjælland's 7-1 evisceration of Ludogorets last season. When Chelsea won the Club World Cup in 2022, fans could sing "We've won it all" before Roma lifted the first-ever Conference League trophy a few months later. Back then, even the most pessimistic Blues fans would not have expected their club to be hosting the likes of Noah a couple of years later. Cole Palmer should be spending European nights in the Champions League, not popping into the press room for some pre-match chicken, because he is deemed too good to be in Chelsea's Conference League squad for the league phase. Chelsea's star player actually made 2 visits to the buffet, once for the main course, and bringing Levi Colwill, also not in Thursday night's squad, back with him for the lemon sponge dessert. There was no sign of a limp as Palmer made his dinner trips, which may suggest he will be fit to face Arsenal on Sunday after receiving a painful blow to the knee against Manchester United that required a scan. While this may have been a no contest on an epic level, there was some value to it for Chelsea, other than offering reporters such as this one the opportunity to make awful Noah jokes thanks to the Armenian club being named after the biblical tale. Teenage striker Marc Guiu was obviously delighted to break his duck for the club, having missed a couple of sitters in previous Conference League appearances. Guiu's first-half goal was a gift, not the only present Chelsea were handed by the visitors. The 18-year-old also had a hand in one of João Felix's goals with a good tackle that earned the home side possession high up the pitch. Another player who got a much-needed shot of confidence was Mykhailo Mudryk, who stood and nodded in approval in celebration of his curling shot from the edge of the penalty area that found the corner of the net. Tyreek George, an 18-year-old winger, will not forget Thursday night in a hurry after being handed his first-ever start. He should have ended the game with an assist, but Felix somehow missed an open goal from one of the youngsters' crosses. Such was the ease of the game for Chelsea that head coach Enzo Maresca barely celebrated his team's goals and was able to take Enzo Fernandez, who registered a first-half hat-trick of assists for Tosin Adarabioyo, Axel Disasi, and Felix, off at half-time. Christopher Nkunku got on the score sheet twice in the second half, once from the penalty spot, as Noah's leaky defense suffered a miserable night, and the visitors sank without a trace. Get it? Enzo Maresca talks to TNT Sports. Everyone said it would be an easy game, but you still have to play it. The players showed how serious and how professional they are. We have so many good players who deserve to get minutes. In the future, everyone will play in the Premier League and everyone will play in the Conference League. Before the game, I said to the players that football is full of games where the favorite is not ready mentally, and they suffer a shock. We are going in the right direction, and the most important thing is to continue. We have one more game before the international break, and then we can recover energy.